Good afternoon, Mr. Lok Chiping, E6 Cluster Superintendent, Principal, Vice Principals, and teachers. I'm sorry I'm not able to join all of you today, but let me just say a few words before I hand over the rest of the presentation to my team members to share with you our learning and insights of our overseas learning journey to Melbourne in November 2018.
Let me introduce my team. On board, we have the following teachers. First, Miss Nazrin Osman from Tampines Primary, Madam Nazima Sheikh Muhammad, St. Hilda Primary, Madam Helen Low, Parkview Primary, Madam Lynn Loy, Pasir Ris Secondary, and Madam Jasper Kaur from Pasir Ris Primary. We were privileged to have been given the opportunity to travel to Melbourne to gain insights and learn from schools with different educational contexts and to observe how the innovative curriculum is enacted in the school and in particular visible learning. Secondly, as teacher leaders, we want to learn how we can improve our teacher professional development and to equip our teachers with skills and competency to bring out positive student outcome in both teaching and learning. These insights and learning will be through our professional discourse with school leaders and teacher leaders and also lesson observation and the conversation that we had with teachers in Melbourne. You may ask why Melbourne and why visible learning. The team was intrigued with visible learning and wanted to find out more, so we explored the literature. And as you know, the concept of visible learning was popularized by Professor John Hattie, who is the Professor of Education and Director of Melbourne Education Research Institute at the University of Melbourne, Australia. We wrote to Prof. Hattie, but unfortunately he was engaged in the month of November. But he actually directed us to Cowen Institute Australia. Cowen is the exclusive provider of visible learning workshops and professional learning for teachers in Australia and New Zealand. So why visible learning? According to Hattie, visible learning takes place when teachers see learning through the eyes of their students and students seeing themselves as their own teachers. According to Hattie, teacher plays a very important role in the classroom, and in his book, he mentioned that the role of a teacher is to evaluate the effect that he has on his students. The greatest effects on student learning occur when teachers become learners of their own teaching and when students become their own teachers.
So let's go back to why visible learning. Visible learning talks about learning disposition, and Hattie described visible learners as students who can articulate what they are learning and why they are learning. Student who can identify strategies that can help them to learn, and student who is resilient and actively seeking and accepting challenges. So we begin to ask ourselves, can we develop such students in our classroom? I leave you with that thoughts. Let's pause and watch this video. While watching the video, can you try to relate to Piper's experience? So please sit back, relax, and enjoy the video.